something, huh? Is that it?
Have you guys figured out you aren't winning dick with Sharon Moore as a coach?
Oh, good. I figured that out the day he was hired.
All right. Cool.
He's terrible.
Oh.
He's so boring. Can we talk about how boring it is? You're going to hire Brian Kelly?
Oh, gosh, no.
Why not?
No.
Why?
He is a horrible human being.
So what?
His reputation. I would take Urban Meyer over him every day of the year.
Yeah, but you're not getting Urban Meyer.
I would take Urban every day of the year over him. Kelly is a bad, you gotta trust me when I say that. He's a really bad guy.
I know he is.
He treats people like shit.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
You, Sean.
Hi, how are you? Fantastic then.
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear a damn thing.
Me neither.
But it's okay. We're gonna keep rolling. Glad you guys could join us Monday morning. Listen, all right, so we were talking about this. What an awful day of NFL games yesterday. And I'm sure part of it was the Lions weren't playing. But, like, the games that were on, would you guys, like, seriously, would you agree?
What did I tell you last night when I was going to bed?
Yeah, Maz texted us. Like literally, Maz will text us, like, I'll be honest with you, a lot of times after I'm already in La La Land. And 12:30, I'll wake up at 5:30. And Maz texted at 12:30, right? Maz hit us up at about 10:30 last night and goes, "Guys, this is bad. I'm going to bed." All right, that's good logic. That was just not a good game at all.
None of them.
All right, can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Are the Packers better than we're giving them credit for?
Oh, yeah.
I think so too.
Definitely. They're rounding into shape as well.
Yeah, I think they're better than we're giving them credit for. I think we're better.
Yeah.
I do. I don't have any
We're
problem
still
saying
going to pound them.
Yeah, there's going to be justice on Thanksgiving Day.
Justice.
There is. There'll be justice. But at the end of the day, I think they're all right. They're all right.
They're very good.
Jordan has moments. He still has, moments that
I think he graduated last night.
Well, it's funny. I told you, I know a lot of Packer fans from up north, and they all kind of feel the same way about him that we do. It's like, okay, I see it, but. You know what I mean? Okay, I see it, but. And that's a good win last night. That's a
In
good
Pittsburgh.
Win. Yeah.
Pittsburgh left a lot of points on the board, though, but they have a great kicker. God, is he automatic. Automatic. These guys from 50 is like an extra point now.
It's so insane. It's not that long ago. It was a big deal to hit field goals up in the upper 40s. Yeah. It really was. In our watching experience, it's insane.
They're allowed to bring their own footballs now. They work their own footballs in. Each team has their own football. They used to just have the K-ball, which and then the NFL's like, let's score some more points. Let's let them do whatever the hell they want to the football. Because they're doing something. And we're going to find out. There'll be doctored footballs one of these times. And 60-yarders are like almost, okay, 60-yarder to win the game? No problem. That's how they beat the Jets on opening week. I think he hit a 62-yarder.
It's insane.
To beat the Jets. By the way, congrats to the Jets.
Yeah, AG, way to go. You got one. Way to go. First time in 294 days. That's outstanding.
39-38.
You know what? And I can
That's
hear
the game of the day.
I can hear people saying it now. I can hear people saying it now. Okay, but look at how the Packers have struggled. They had the tie against the Cowboys. They struggled with the Bengals. They struggled with the Cardinals. Last night, not as much of a struggle as they kind of ran away in the second half. But you guys, seriously, they're 5-1. What do you want me to say? 5-1-1. What do you want me to say? I know I'm supposed to say they're bad and boo and fraud and all that stuff. I think they're a legitimate team. Do I think they're a team that's going to win the NFC? No, I don't. But I don't think they're going to fade away. Do you know what it reminds me of? I can't believe I'm saying this. It reminds me a little bit of Minnesota last year. Like when you have that schedule and you get off to the start that you get off to, you're going to make the playoff, right? And that was something Neil and I went back and forth with all year, which was funny. Why were the Viking fans mad at me? I was like, I think you're a playoff team. When you get off to a start like that, I think you're a playoff team. Now, if you want me to call you a legitimate Super Bowl contender, now you have permission to get mad at me. Pinch, your little cheeks are so adorable. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel the same way about the Packers, man. Do I think that is an NFC champion caliber team? I don't. I would put obviously the Lions in front of them. And I can hear Packer fans screaming at me right now. Yes, I remember what happened at Lambeau. I would put the Rams in front of them. I might put Tampa in front of them.
Philly, too.
Yeah, how can we forget Philly?
Yeah.
They're the champs until otherwise.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
They find ways to win.
They do. JB here this morning. What up, JB?
Hey, what's going on?
JB, can I talk to you specifically for just a second before we introduce our newest member this morning?
Yeah. What's going on?
So,
Thanks for the candy corn.
You're welcome, man.
Look at this. I'm refilled.
Penn State fires James Franklin. LSU fires Brian Kelly.
Poor Brian Kelly.
Jonathan Smith has a job this morning. Your thoughts?
I say he still has a job this morning, but come towards the end of the week, that probably won't be the same. I'm over this whole experiment that's going on with MSU and Jonathan Smith right now. I'm over it. If Aiden Child wants to leave as well too, good riddance to him. You know, you did fine work when you were here, but other than that, your services are no longer needed.
I will never understand, and I have had this back and forth with many in Spartan Nation over the year. I will never understand why they don't want more and demand for more. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't. And I thought, especially after the D'Antonio era, okay, where not only did you own your biggest rival, and they did, not only did you own your biggest rival, but you had national success. You had a national footprint. Like to all the people out there, I told you there was a guy I sat next to, a national writer who I never got permission to say his name, so I don't want to do that out of respect. But he told me way back in 2000 that Michigan State is a sleeping giant and just waiting for the right person. That is a 1,000% true story. And I giggled when he said it. And then you saw it. You saw them be the number 2 team in the nation in 2013. You saw them be a top 5 team in 2014. You saw them be a top 5 team in 2015, okay? I'm not going to apologize for wanting more because you find yourself in that trap. And JB, whether we want to admit it or not, guys like you and I were part of it, okay?
Yeah.
Well, if we can just go 6-6 this year. What? Well, whoop-de-freaking do, right? Oh, it drives me out of my mind.
Look, the party's over. Indiana is a player now. 100%. You have no more excuses in East Lansing. That's embarrassing that you actually let Indiana become a national team well, I won't say prior to you because you had a run with D'Antonio, but Indiana is a player now. Vanderbilt is a player now. It's time, East Lansing. Spend the $30 million to add to the other $170 million that teams are paying out, schools are paying out on coaches that are fired. It'll be $200 million, over $200 million in pay that is going out to fired coaches once they fire Jonathan Smith.
Isn't it funny though? Can we go back to the game? Congratulations to Michigan, by the way. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Isn't it funny how two fan bases can watch the same game and look at two entirely different things? So I heard from a couple of my buddies during the game that are Michigan fans that literally were worried and said we're allowing Michigan State to hang around. And JB, I don't know about you. I can tell just by JB's reaction what the answer to this is.
Allowing them to hang around. I mean, I watched the whole game. I didn't see it that way, but all right.
That's exactly my...
What did you see it as then?
At no point in
I
time...
hardly watched it.
At no point in time, Maz, did I think to myself, wow, Michigan State might win that game. At no point in time during that game.
How about the two things that people have been telling me? Was that an offsides? Was that a penalty? That changed the whole complexion of the game. I missed them, so I can't comment on them because I was driving home at the time. By the way, I couldn't give tickets away. I couldn't give them away.
Isn't that gross?
No one wanted them.
Isn't that gross? It's gross. It really is. It's gross. It doesn't matter. Look, the offside. If you talk to some people, it was blatantly a missed call. I thought it was close. Okay, I did. I thought it was close. You know, would that honestly? Let's be honest. Would that have changed the trajectory of the game? Really and truly, I'm asking a legitimate question.
Can I read you what Anson wrote me?
Yes.
This is last night.
All right.
You give the sports the ball, I don't know, maybe you give them the ball in a one-score game with the crowd and momentum. The call was so weird. There was no flag. The entire play finished. The announcers talked about what a huge moment it was. All of a sudden, there was a meeting. Somehow, after the fact, they decided a guy was offsides when he actually wasn't. An average team playing their ass off to be in that type of situation, not having a great culture of resilience. That was a backbreaker. U of M marches down on a deflated team. The game is over. The stadium went silent after the call. The entire city lost big money on that call. I turned it off.
I guess that's one.
Anson's a green and white guy as well.
I guess that's one way to look at it. At no point in time did I think that Michigan State was going to win that game. None. I didn't. And I think when you work under the assumption that Anson worked under, you're working under the assumption that a team that doesn't respond actually responds. So you're asking me to believe that momentum and crowd is going to make a team that consistently doesn't make plays suddenly make plays,
right,
and find a way to close out a game when they don't find a way to close out a game. I find that hard to believe.
I get it.
And you know what side of the fence I sit on. I'd love to sit here and cry and moan and they got robbed. The fix was in. Come on. Michigan was going to win that football game. That's the way. And I'm going to say it again. You guys, you Michigan fans, and I know you're going to call this sour grapes, but consider the source. I'm a guy that thought you might make the playoff because of your schedule.
They stink.
You aren't that good. Like you aren't
Their
that good.
coach isn't good.
Well, that's...
I know. I said it from day one.
You're going to have that conversation.
I said it from day one.
You
guys, to me, does not seem like the head coach of Michigan. Michigan doesn't look like what Michigan's supposed to look like. Bryce Underwood.
Yeah,
How much you paying him?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
8 for 17, 86 yards.
That was disappointing.
How much you paying that guy? Against a team that you said doesn't play defense.
Is it $11 million? Is it $11 million he's making? I don't even know.
Didn't you tell me the Spartans don't play defense?
They don't play defense. They
86
don't like it. They're
yards?
allergic to it. Yeah.
What kind of offense are you running?
You guys are going to have that conversation real. And I know I said it a few weeks ago. You guys are going to have that conversation real soon. And here's the crazy part. Okay, if you pull another upset over Ohio State, you're going back to the playoff. That's the reality of it. Like that's the and I'm going to say it again. You guys, I don't bear any grudge against you or anybody else for putting together the schedules that you do. Now, in fairness to Michigan, at least they had Oklahoma on there, right? Where, if you think about it, if they would have put Brendan Stanley State on there, okay? You're talking about a one-loss Michigan team who, even if you do absorb a loss to Ohio State at home, you're going to the playoffs. You're 10-2. You don't have Oklahoma on there. You have Brendan Stanley State on there.
Oh, Brendan Stanley State.
Yes, great school. Up in Eau Gray, right? I think it's located in Eau Gray.
Yep.
Shout out to Brendan Stanley, who is with us this morning. What up, Brendan?
How we doing?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, doing great.
In for KG today, so
Is your mic on, Brendan?
be easy on the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
good.
on.
Yeah, we can't hear a damn
Yeah, we
thing,
don't.
so we're gonna have to trust you that his mic's on.
Yep.
So, lots to get into though. Obviously,
I got your next head coach for you.
don't say it. Don't say
Now,
it.
some guys heard me on the hot mic. Dante heard me early.
Don't say it.
JB, I'll let you read a Dante-ism from earlier today.
Oh, did he send in that super chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, give
He
me
must
one
have heard
sec.
me on the hot mic.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
He definitely probably heard you on this one, Maz. But from Dante151 sitting in 999, he says, Maz, Brian Kelly sucks and he's an a-hole who doesn't deserve another head coaching job. Sean is talking facts. Also, I guess not everyone can beat cut off. Not everyone can beat the Ravens. LOL Bears. Also, KG, how about them Cowboys?
Yeah, we all got.
We got plenty to talk about.
Yeah, we got.
But yeah, I said Brian Kelly.
No.
I know he's a jackass.
No.
I know it.
I don't.
But what a great hire that would be for Michigan State.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I would give James Franklin or him. Pick one.
I would take James Franklin over Brian Kelly every single day. And you know my feelings on James Franklin. I would take James Franklin over. If death not an option, I'm not allowed to grab a gun. All right, I'll take James Franklin. Nope. That is a hurricane that how can I say this as delicately as humanly possible? In my college football circles that I've been afforded to run, Nope. No. How's that?
He doesn't have to change his accent like he did at LSU.
No.
He's got 54 million reasons to
he
stay
will-
home for a while.
I really wonder, and I'm being serious, at 64 years old, and more people kind of figuring out or hearing about some of the stuff, I really wonder if he gets another job. I do. At 64 years old. And you have to look at it, okay? At Division II, his resume's sparkling.
Grand Valley, baby.
He won multiple national championships, okay? Yeah. At Notre Dame, he took Notre Dame to the championship in a season that doesn't even count now, as you know, okay? He took them to the playoff a couple times, and he was a miserable failure at LSU, by LSU standards, okay?
Yeah, their three previous coaches won a playoff, got him to the playoffs.
Yep.
He did not in almost 4 years.
No, and no. That would be the way that I look at it. But I don't know. Do you know what frustrates me, though? Is I watch Penn State show how serious and desirous they are for a winner. I see LSU show how serious and desirous they are for a winner. And at Michigan State, JB, I don't see that seriousness. I don't see that desirous nature.
You will.
I hope so.
You have the new AD.
I hope so.
He's standing there on the side when Jonathan Smith is coaching, and obviously in the press conference after, he sees that he's not the same guy that was hired a few years ago. By the way, he didn't hire him, but you know how when you see a coach at the beginning, how young and vivacious they look, and then at the end, they look like old men and like a president. That's what John Smith looks like. He looks like he's lost all his love for the game.
He really does look like a guy that didn't know what he was getting into. I agree with you.
He got run over.
Yeah, the optics don't look good.
Like a deer in headlights, just kind of like, oh,
Right.
oh, this is what I'm walking into. Oh boy.
He looks like he's lost, like on the sideline, like he don't know where he's got to go. Do I have to go up to, how do you say it, Ogre? Ogre?
Augray.
Ogre?
All great.
How do I get up there? He's like looking around. How do I pronounce Gratian?
Jump on 75, and then like right at there's a Standish exit, right?
Give me the hand.
Just
I need
get,
the hand.
Jump on 75.
Yeah.
Well, for me, being a West Side guy, first I jump on 23, and it turns into 75.
Okay.
So you blow past Frankenmuth, you blow past Bay City, and then there's a Standish exit, right?
Yep.
Brendan, and then you get off at that exit, and you just follow 23 a little bit, and then there it is.
Right on the money. Yep.
There it is, right
Beautiful
there.
fall colors, I bet.
Oh,
Amazing.
lovely. And you go through, I think, is it still Michigan's smallest city, Omer?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're proud of that too. They try to keep it that way.
They had a big sign up and everything. Great. Oh, beautiful.
I love it.
But no, you know what? And listen, Michigan fans, you got nothing to apologize for. You don't have anything.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't. This is college football today. You go beat an inferior opponent. You rack up your 9 wins, and then you hope being the key and operative word, as Jim Schwartz once so eloquently said, hope is not a strategy. You hope that you can pop your biggest rival again, right? And if you do, you're going to be a playoff team. For all the issues with not using Bryce the right way, which I think is near criminal because the kid is special.
You might as well have kept Davis Warren.
I think it's criminal. All right. With all of that, with Sharon, with all of it, they could be a playoff team again. Maz, they could be a playoff team again. Now, do I think that they're going to beat Ohio State this year? I don't. You guys can yell at me and scream at me and remind me of this and bookmark it and all that shit, okay? But they're in a position again. They're in a position.
But none of us thought they'd win last year either.
No, that's exactly
Not
it.
one person.
Not down there.
No.
Right?
And not with that quarterback.
No.
But he did it.
Heavens no. So we'll wait and see. All right, so much to get into. We are going to obviously start looking ahead to the Vikes coming to town.
I miss the Lions. What a terrible week without them, really.
It really was.
Really.
It really.
I was bored to tears.
It really, really was.
I was like, I asked my wife, don't you have anything for me to do? Don't you want me to like go clean
Don't
the
you
garage
have
or
anything
something?
for me to do?
I was so bored.
And it started with Thursday. It was crap
Yeah.
Thursday. The Vikings got to crap Thursday. And justice. You never know when justice is going to appear.
It always walks
sometimes
by.
it comes out of nowhere.
It does.
All right, stick with us. Lots to do this morning. I can't hear a thing. Maz can't hear a thing.
No.
But hopefully everything else is okay. If we have to suffer, I'm cool with that.
Me too.
All right, good. Where are we going, JB?
Take one for the team.
Yeah, so everyone else can hear it here. I don't know what else is going on, but let me clear up this super chat, and then we got to hear from Art and Jakes. Shout out to everyone sending in super chats. We got, where we at? $5 from Silas. He sends in. He said, it was nice just chilling and watching the Pistons and Wings instead of worrying about the Lions. Remind me of the old days.
Oh, that's an interesting way to look at
I
it.
flipped to the Pistons for a little bit. Then there was something going on with the court. Was the net? What happened on the court? Did you notice, JB?
No, I didn't notice.
There was like a long pause in the game. I don't know. The chat could tell me because I was just flipping channels. I saw them putting a net back onto the rim. Players are just warming up on the side. I don't know what happened, but Pistons got a nice win over the Celtics.
I had the absolute sporgy, so I'll go in the different direction. On Saturday night, watching the Wings in that comeback was outstanding.
Great comeback.
That was a
really
good comeback.
Yep,
That was
I was
nice.
flipping channels at my friend's house.
That was my boy's first Red Wing game that he had to work too.
Nice.
So it was
Oh.
kind of funny as I'm watching the game. He was actually behind the Blues net, and I was like,
Sweet.
"Oh, there's my kid!" And he's got the dumb camera and everything. So
Was he working the goal light?
no, he was he taping,
Yeah.
doing
Nice.
making the videos and all that stuff. So
Oh, Duran took
Yeah.
the net
Good for
off,
you,
apparently.
what's that?
Duran took the net off,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
so
Well, it took him a long time to get it going again. I didn't know it took that long to string a net back up. Big win, though.
Yeah, especially the Celtics.
Yeah.
It still feels so good to beat the Celtics. Still feels so good.
Chat about the Pistons before the day's up.
all right, let's hear from Art and Jakes.
All right, guys. You all know it is no better way, no better place to catch the action than at Art and Jake Sports Bar and Grill. Go to any one of their 6 locations in Michigan. Enjoy wall-to-wall coverage, over 80 TVs, 22 draft beers, a great menu, including wings and everything else, and that Fairway burger. Do not miss the special nights tonight. is Rib Night Monday, Fajita and Margarita Wednesday, and $3.50 Detroit Lion Edition Bud Light aluminum cans. They have the $5 neutral cans as well every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Those are days, of course, where you're playing football. Download the Art and Jake's app and join the AJ's fan club. Make every game a win at Art and Jake's.
Gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
Now throw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Hey, you hear about Detroit-style pizza all the time. You know the originator is that beauty right there, right? Yep, that's what it all comes back to. 1946, Buddies, right there. Look at it. Look at it. Tell me you couldn't destroy that right now. It is 8:35 in the morning. I could destroy that whole damn thing right now. They got 22 locations in Michigan. There's one probably close to you. Buddies is a huge part of Detroit. Not only the originator, but there's somebody that always gives back to the community as well. And by the way, speaking of giving back, how about that? Save 10% on your entire order simply by using promo code 10MEAL. That's 10MEAL. Right there. Look. See? No, not at the pizza. Not at see. I know I get stuck on the pizza too, okay? Look at the pizza. Now look just above that. Save 10% on your entire order simply by using promo code 10MEAL. To find a location nearest you, go to buddiespizza.com. So we just had during your read, Maz, and I'm sorry for being so rude.
Oh.
We just had the highlights of the Giants-Philly game, right?
Oh.
You guys saw that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
Like,
Oh,
don't
yeah, we
show it
saw that.
again. Enough.
Really bad.
Like, don't do that. Don't. Did you see it? Like how it flopped,
Yeah.
and then like he kind of sat there for a second, and went like this, and then he went,
tapped
"Oh,
he tapped his
Right.
helmet. Come on out. Come get me.
oh."
Talking about Cam Scatabo. Scatabo
Jeez, oh Pete,
had a
dude.
touchdown. He infuses lightning on that team. Him and Dart they're like brothers already. Now they lost their best receiver, Malik Neighbors, and their best rookie running back in Cam Scatabo. That game turned on that play. Giants were in that game. It was going to be a fun game, and let's face it. And I give Brian Daboll, I'm giving him the year this year. He gets to stay as the head coach this year.
Doesn't it seem like we have this conversation every year with him, though?
Well,
we have to give him one more year, right?
I'm giving him the year. I'm a Giants fan. I'm giving him a year.
I would too.
Nah,
But
he
don't
I know.
we say it every year, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
This year though is different.
Yes.
All right, when you lose Malik Neighbors and that's brutal. That guy's shelf life is this much though. You know that, right? You can't play the way that guy does and last in the National Football League. You can't. I'm sorry. You
Hey,
can't.
if he gives me 5 years, I'm ecstatic.
5
Peyton
years.
Hillis.
5 years is.
Peyton Hillis made a
questionable.
Madden cover. I want Scatabo to make a Madden cover before he has to leave.
You brought it up earlier. Congratulations to the Jets.
Yeah.
Jets. But we were all stunned yesterday because Maz was celebrating in our group text, right?
It was tough, but it's the Jets. I know it's the Jets versus Joe. Joe had a good game.
You had a good run with Joe. You and Joe had some good times, but it was time to move on.
No.
Oh, you're still with him?
Yeah, he's going to bounce back. They have no defense. No defense. They let the Jets score 39. This is a team.
Look at that dumb picture.
This is a team that scored 6 points in 2 weeks. 39. The Bengals let them score.
Jeez, oh Pete. I thought for sure when they got the ball back as well. I'm not lying. I thought for sure they were going straight down the
Me
field.
too.
To
As a matter of
get a
fact, I
field goal.
told my wife, she was making dinner. I'm like, honey, come in. There's like 30 seconds left. It's 4th and 8, and the Jets will still lose this game. But it was an incomplete pass.
Saquon bounced back, by the way. What was it, $174 and 2 touchdowns?
Yep. The first play from scrimmage, he went 65 yards.
You knew that this was one of our games. You knew Buffalo. Anger.
That was the easiest bet.
100%.
If you were going to bet, that was the easiest bet of the day. You knew they were just going to pound Carolina. I picked up their defense in fantasy. They gave me like 20-some-odd points.
Oh, did they really?
That was an easy play.
I'm telling you, I never bought into Frisco at any point in time this year.
They're playing hurt too, man.
I don't care. I don't think they're good. I'm sorry. 26-15 to Houston.
But you guys picked them to make the playoffs. I'm the one that said I don't like them for the playoffs.
You know what? I think
wanna
people
change it?
thought that they would be quote unquote back. I don't think so. I just don't. You know what I mean by back?
Yeah. Yesterday was a day where the best offenses were all on a bye. So if you had a fantasy team that had the Rams, the Lions, the Seahawks, those are just 3 teams right there that you weren't able to play any of your players. It was a terrible bye week for fantasy football. I can tell you that for sure.
The May phenomenon continues as well. It's just
He's good, man.
he is. I'm not. Do you want me to argue with you? He's been good.
332 yards, 3 touchdowns for Drake May. New England is leading the AFC East. They're still a game up on Buffalo.
Still can't. Come on.
The Patriots with Mike Vrabel.
I can't. No, I don't get it. The game that most of you watch, I'm telling you all the time. I confess this, and Bear fan, if you're in the chat, you can have fun. I hate watch the Bears every opportunity I get. Really and truly. If the Lions aren't on, and there isn't that mega can't miss game on, my default mode is to hate watch the Bears as much as humanly possible.
Do you have the NFL ticket?
Yes, now I do because I've been at home. So
Yeah.
like I never had it for all those years.
No, I don't blame you.
because I wasn't home. Caleb isn't good.
You really believe that?
Yeah, he's not good. I haven't we seen enough really?
No, I don't think so.
You don't really think
No.
so? How much more time should he have?
I think he's pretty good.
Give him as much time as you want then. I'd sign him an extension right now. I would decree him, make him the Bears starter for the next 3 years. There's something, I don't know how to explain it. There's something missing when I watch him. I don't know what it is. There's just something missing when I watch him. There really is. I can hear Neil in my ear right now, the microphone that doesn't work or the headphone that doesn't work. Neil going, the ability to throw is in my ear right now. I can hear Neil saying that. I don't expect it on him. I just don't. And I was a guy last year. I was like, pull back the reins. I think to make the rash judgments on a guy early. But I'm kind of at that point with him. I've seen him enough where I don't think there's anything special there. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't. And what was a game where Aikman was all over him? Do you remember what game that was?
Yeah, definitely. He says, I forgot what he said, but he definitely crushed him.
That was, and it was picking up little things like that. It was like, yeah, that.
It might have been the game against Minnesota.
It may have. There's just something missing with him. I can't describe it. I certainly don't feel good about that guy throwing the ball downfield. There's no doubt about that.
Now, you guys scratched out San Francisco now from your playoff run. I'm scratching Atlanta. I'm the one that said Atlanta. Kirk Cousins is going to play. They got beat by the Dolphins. Tua threw 4 touchdowns against them. They didn't show up against Miami.
A team begging to implode, too.
Yes.
They're just give them a little push, and you know they're going to implode. I mean, we've had so much fun the last couple of weeks with the press conferences, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a disaster!
I'm happy for Mike McDaniels, and I'm happy for Tua.
New Orleans is an absolute disaster.
They're a dumpster fire. They have Spencer Raxter. They got Spencer Rattler. Raxter. Rattler's awful. And the Colts are for real. I know they beat the Titans, but you know who I like? I like that Carly Ursay that's walking around the sideline. She's starting to turn me on.
You don't say, man, huh?
She's turning me on.
Hey.
The owner of the Colts, she's down there taking notes. She's cute. She's scary cute.
She's scary cute.
Very cute.
I think she'd hold a gun to your head in bed. I think she would. No? No?
I'm not.
Remember Janice Soprano?
Oh, yeah.
With Richie Aprile?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say this again. I sent this in
Not
the text.
that I like that or not.
I absolutely, I love watching Dak in Dallas. It is the most fun thing to me because, again, if you haven't figured out what Dak Prescott is, you're not paying attention, okay? You're just not. You're not paying attention. And watching them implode like they do, and then everybody will be all in next week. You know that's the routine. And then they'll end up winning a game that they shouldn't win because that's what Dallas does. Let's hope and pray it's not against us. But you know Dallas is going to win a game that they shouldn't win. That's kind of their MO. And everybody will be back in. Man, look out for the Cowboys. They're getting right at the right time. This bit has been ongoing. This is so much longer before Dak Prescott. Don't you remember the Tony Romo era?
I loved it.
It was Tony Romo. It was the same damn thing with Tony Romo and Quincy Carter. That's going old school. But Jerry was the smartest guy in the room. Remember, Jerry took Quincy Carter because he knew that he knew football better than anybody else. So Quincy Carter was going to be the next great Dallas Cowboy quarterback. Oh, I love it. I love watching that.
How good did Denver look with those uniforms?
That was
Why
awesome.
don't they ever change those uniforms?
That uniform it pops on your screen. I swear to God, it pops on your screen.
28 years ago, they changed those unis for the worse. And I know they won 2 Super Bowls when they did that, but that's the uniform. By the way, the revenge, thanks to Mike Allway for this, that's the revenge for the 1977 Craig Morton Super Bowl.
27-10.
Yes. Orange Crush, Red Miller, Craig Morton.
Didn't they knocked him out of the game and the great Norris Weiss
Norris
had to come in.
Of Ole Miss.
The great Norris Weiss had to come in. Yeah, they made reference to that. I Golden Richards, Robert Newhouse.
How about the touchdown that shouldn't have been a touchdown? Butch Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, he did not hold on to that ball.
No.
That's not a touchdown.
Complete the process?
Yeah. There was no complete the process.
There was no
back
process
then.
to be completed.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And of course, last night, we were talking about it earlier. Green Bay's the definite number 2 in the division. I know we talked about that last week, and I'm going to stick with it. Green Bay is the definite number 2 in this division. Now, how good are they? Is this an 11-6 team? Is this a 12-5 team? Is this a 13-4 team? might we find ourselves in a situation like that? Where, holy crap, we better keep winning, because that was the thing with Minnesota last year, guys. We beat them. Then if you remember, they lost the last week against the Rams, and then they didn't lose again. I mean, that was the Vikings season last year, though, if you remember. A loss to the Lions, a loss to the Rams, win a bunch more games, a loss to the Lions, a loss to the Rams, and their season was over.
Yep.
Lions better keep winning, because
They will.
Green Bay's going to find a way. Green Bay's going to find.
Listen,
I will say it again. I want to win the division. No doubt about it. I want to win the division. I don't think it's the end of the world if they don't, but I want to win the division. In order to win the division, you have to keep winning. Obviously, you have to beat Green Bay. That's the way it goes.
Monday Night Football tonight. A game that looked good on the preseason schedule, but not as good now. Commanders at Chiefs. Chiefs are an 11.5-point favorite on Monday Night Football tonight.
We have to see it. You have to see it. I'll be up watching
No,
it.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
I got my guys, Buck and Aikman.
I'll be up watching it. And you know what? The Chiefs will get pissed off at things going the Chiefs' way. Are we at the point yet with hate watching the Chiefs? Are you at that point?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I
JB?
want them to lose.
I mean, yeah, I think I'm at that point right now. Just hate watch. I just want them to lose regardless.
I've been at that point for
Have you been-
probably a year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, the Bears that's my lifelong hate watch. I told you one of my favorite things is I love to go on Twitter. There is not a fan base out there, I'm serious, with as many highs and lows as the Bears. Because they will talk, forget about they'll talk Super Bowl. They'll talk Super Bowl. And in the course of like 15 minutes, you will see the same human being talking about Super Bowl to fire everybody, and Caleb's not the guy. I love it. I have so much fun doing it. Thank you for the entertainment, Bear fan. You bring so much joy to my life. Did you see that guy in the chat last week? There was a guy in the chat last week before the Lions game that was saying, ha ha, after you lose this game, you're going to be in third place in this division, right? That's what Bear fans do. You're beautiful.
Poor deluded man.
Don't ever change. Don't ever change. That's what I love the most.
I think the Commanders cover tonight. I think they make a game out of it tonight.
I think so too. Actually, yeah.
No Daniels. Who's quarterbacking them?
Marcus Mariota.
You
Okay.
sure?
Yeah.
You
I think Washington covers.
You want to give Marcus Mariota?
I think they cover. I think
I'm
they
not
cover.
giving him 11.5.
You give it? Give it until it hurts?
There's no way I'm giving that. No way.
So you take a Washington.
No, I would take Kansas City.
Oh, so
KC?
you're giving 11.5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sorry, I said it the wrong way.
That's okay.
Yeah, no way.
You and me went 3-3 this week. The boys, KG and JB, went 4-2. So they picked up a game.
Wow, I
on us.
must have thought that the Giants were going to lose but cover. That must have been my logic,
Yeah.
because I was surprised.
The only Philly picker was KG.
So what were the dumb records?
3-3 for you and me, 4-2 for KG and JB.
All right. Fantastic. So
So
they
they-
gained a game on both of us.
They gained a game.
All right, so Maz remains 9 games over. I'm 3 games over. JB is at break even. KG's only 2 games under.
That's right.
That's respectable.
They're closing in. World Series tonight. I know
can't
you.
believe you did that the other night. I cannot believe you did that. And more on that in a second, okay? More on that in a second. Because it was like Maz gave the kiss of death, and it was the kiss of death so badly that like maybe 2 minutes after Maz said it, there was a stat that came out about the Dodgers in World Series. All right? Maz gave the kiss of death. Maz just wanted to celebrate so badly. Because I mean, who's rooting for the Dodgers?
Nobody.
Right?
Except them.
Me.
You are? Are you really?
Yeah.
Why?
He must hate Canada.
Why do you hate
don't
Canada?
Why do you
hate
hate Canada?
Canada. What are we talking about? I'm a Shohei fan, so hey, give me the
Okay.
Dodgers on this one again.
Okay.
JB.
I'm so I've been on that train all year long. Nobody's beating the Dodgers.
Right.
It's
You're
you are
right.
talking. You're talking about an unequal playing field. There's just no other way to say that.
The other teams are playing uphill.
right.
They are playing uphill.
And oh by the way, the Blue Jays I think are what 5th in spending. So the Blue Jays spend like $100 million more than the Tigers, and then the Dodgers are almost another $100 million more on
we all
top
know,
of the
but
Jays.
we all know they're like $700 million more. Everything is deferred, Sean.
It's unbelievable.
They're $1 billion payroll.
100%. We've got our players that rock as well, so don't forget
Black
that.
Rock.
Yeah, we got it. We'll get to that at some point in time as well. How about we think about that and we come back with that? Is that cool?
I like it.
All right, listen, lots to get into yet this morning. Brendan's here this morning as well, so give Brendan a shout out. Be kind to him. Great guy, representing all great. JB, where are we going?
We got to hear from Black Rock and Insurance Heating and Air, but first, let me clear up the super chat. Shout out to everyone sending them in. We got $10 from 89 Dr. Funk. He sends it. He says, Sean, I'm a Michigan fan. You saying Michigan not that good is not a slap in the face. We Michigan fans know Michigan is not that good. It's not a freaking insult.
All right, good. I'm glad that I hope you, seriously, I hope you guys have learned me so far. I think it's imperative to be fair. I do. There aren't enough guys. There are too many guys that get out the pom-poms and cheer for their team. I'm going to call it like I see it. If I think Michigan State's an absolute shit show, I'll tell you Michigan State's a shit show. And I'll pat you on the back and say, you have nothing to apologize for, Michigan, with your schedule. Nothing. If anything, I'm mad at you that you put Oklahoma on there. You should have put all Gray State on there. And you might be talking about going to a playoff again.
Thank God they didn't, though, because they do stink.
But don't ask me. Yeah, but it's still a playoff, right?
I know.
I don't care how you get in. Look at Signetti last year. I wouldn't apologize for that. They didn't play dick last year. I would never apologize for that, ever. So, glad to hear that, 89.
Shout out. He also sent in one more as well, too, sending in $5. He said, one last thing on Michigan. Michigan is the youngest team in the Big Ten, and it shows Saturday on offense. Michigan's special teams and offense are bad.
I know Mike G told me they ran for 250 yards, but I'm sorry, Mike. I'm bored. They bore me to tears.
I understand that there is a maturation period, and I told you as I was talking up one Bryce Underwood, because I've seen him multiple times in the last few years. I've done a lot of his games. I think he's a special talent. And yet at the same time, if you remember, I told you guys in the summer, be patient. He's a true freshman. But what you want to see is this. And sadly, I'm not seeing this. I'm not. I can't believe the way they're utilizing him. I really think he's a special talent.
Why bother? Why bother paying this kid? Bringing it? Maybe he would have saved Brian Kelly's career at LSU, because that's where he was going. Maybe he would have saved BK. Maybe that's why BK got fired.
I told you the funny thing is it was a year ago yesterday, or no, the day before. A year ago, the day before, I had somebody close to the situation tell me his heart set on LSU forever.
Yeah.
And because if you remember,
Don't blame him.
For the Howell-Belleville game last year, there were a lot of rumors that Portnoy was coming and all this crazy stuff.
Beat him, didn't they?
There was a lot of rumors that all these guys were coming to make one final push for Bryce, and it didn't come to fruition. Obviously, him moving, but all those magical people, whether it be Ellison or Portnoy or all these magical people that were supposed to be there, nobody showed. But somebody told me, and I apologize, I can't say who, but somebody very close to the situation said, he's not going to Michigan. His heart is set on LSU. And then it was like a week later that the decision was made. So he had he had 11 million reasons to make that decision. I'm never going to begrudge a guy of that. No. Sorry. You're going to throw that at me? Yeah. Where do you want me to go?
Did you see him signing autographs at the end of the game in fourth quarter? Handing them up, signing them, handing them up, taking selfies as the game was going on.
Because he could.
Right.
Yeah. All right, anything else, JB?
Yeah, a couple more before we head to break. Dante151 sends in $4.99. He said, the Falcons need to fire their head coach for that performance against the Dolphins. No, how can you lose by 24 points to a 2-6 Dolphins team?
I thought the same thing. Raheem Morris did not have his team ready to play. Kirk Cousins was I thought he was going to be get right in there and put 30 points up on the board. Didn't happen. Miami dominated that game from the get-go. They made Tua look like the Tua we thought he was going to be prior to all the concussions. 4 touchdowns for the kid. I'm happy for him. Sad for Atlanta because I thought Atlanta had something. Bijan Robinson did nothing yesterday. Nothing.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Cost me my game.
Yeah. That should have been an easy win for Atlanta. I don't know what happened. And we got one more from Silas who sends in $5. He said, I listened to Ravens and Steelers people talk. We and the Packers need to get used to low seed and high seed years. That's the water we are in right now.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
I'm cool if they win the division, which I want them to do, like Sean says. But if they don't, they come in second by a half a game because of that tie, I'm good. We'll see you in the playoffs.
I'm not worried about it. I'm sorry. I don't have and like I'm not trying to be snobby to you guys because I know there are some people out there that really get mad at me for saying that. I'm not trying to say I'm a better fan than you or anything like that. I have belief in this team that if this team goes 13-4 and somehow the Packers go 14-3, I still have belief in this team that they're going to find a way come playoff time. Because now we do have the been there, done that aspect to it. You know, this team has played such a string of big games now for a couple of years in a row, really going back to the last half of 2022. It's like, okay, well, what do we need to do? Oh, we have to go on the road? Wow, it's not like we've won big games on the road before or anything like that, right? You know, I mean, let's not forget, guys, the losses last year, they didn't come on the road. The losses didn't come on the road last year. I don't know. What was the line he used? The rarefied air, whatever the hell. Yeah, yep. That's where we're living right now. Like, okay,
we're players now.
Yeah, we're
players.
Let's find a way. All right, let's be the ninth team that goes and wins the Super Bowl under a wild card. Okay, that's fine. Again, hear me out. I'd rather be at home, of course, no doubt about that. But if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. So fantastic. All right, where are we going, JB?
All right, we need to hear from BlackRock and then Sharon's Heating and Air.
All right, guys, heading out for dinner plans. You want to hear something that sizzles? Head on over to BlackRock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Try the steak and lobster, just $19.99 right now for a limited time only. If you got that hunger, come get some of Braylon's beef. 20 ounces of hand-cut New York strip. Feast like a beast always. You can try their $14.99 fish and chips. That's on the daily menu. And chewy pull-apart cheese bread. That's my jam right there. And don't forget their famous chili is back for a limited time as well. Don't forget, if the Lions win, you win. Stop into any BlackRock Bar and Grill after a Lions victory. Your free appetizer at BlackRock.
Hey, also want to give a shout out to our friends at Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. They've been in business for over 40 years. If you're in business that long, you're doing something right. You know what they do right? They have reliable service and they treat their customers just like family. They also offer it all: heating, cooling, indoor air quality, water heaters, whole home generators, and memberships. Right now, DTE gas customers get a free furnace tune-up through December 1st. Call Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning today at 734-238-3839. That's 734-238-3839, or you can scan that QR code right there on your screen. Deal with the best. Tell them that Woodward sent you.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
Welcome to the jungle. Head over to your nearest jars and get your hands on some Jungle Juice, a bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. They've got a full range of products. They got pre-rolls, flowers, vapes, and some edibles like some chocolates, gummies, and their sugar cone snacks as well too. FYI, look at the back of the label of those as well too. You don't want to take too many of them because I'm telling you right now, you're going to have a bad time if you do. Just FYI. Check out the Jungle Juice Infused pre-roll line right now. It hits hard and comes in 12 different strains to choose from. You can find Jungle Juice in over 200 dispensaries across Michigan, including in your local jars as well. Follow them on Instagram right now at Get Jungle Juice and experience the power for yourself. Once again, you've been warned.
All right, welcome back in. Glad you could join us Monday morning. Stick it here all day. We got Big D Energy coming up at 11 o'clock. Of course, Braylon and Shep this afternoon. Heavyweights tonight. Let's see what transpires in East Lansing this morning. There's some rumblings.
You smelling something?
There's some rumblings. How's
I smell
that?
it.
All right.
Just keep an eye on things. I don't know for sure, but there's some rumblings, okay? We'll leave it at that. I told you guys, I was told a couple weeks ago that there was a beat Michigan and make a bowl game mandate. I don't know 100% if that was true, but that's what I was told. And, well, you didn't beat Michigan. You barely competed with them. And there will be no bowl game. So are you going to take it to the end of the season? And if so, why? Why at this point in time? I don't know. I think Michigan State needs to show people that they're serious.
Why let the guy suffer? He knows he's not. He knows he's not keeping the gig.
I really do. I think that Michigan State needs to show people that they're serious because, as I mentioned earlier, you watched Penn State make a move. You watched LSU make a move in seasons that we would have our pants around our ankles.
Don't forget
for.
Florida.
Right? Well, Billy Napier was kind of a disaster. LSU was here. They were there. Florida's been down here. Mm-hmm. Florida kind of had that year. We did it, guys. We made a bowl game last year. And that's just, when you start to settle for those standards, you're just screwing yourself. And that's what Michigan State wanted to aspire to. No. I think you got to make a statement that you're going to be serious.
If I'm a betting man, I'm betting that you're right. I think today's the day. I don't think he has his press conference.
I hope so. It didn't work.
No.
Period. And I'm going to say to you, I liked Jonathan. I did. I liked Jonathan. I got a chance to talk to him in person. I interviewed him on the radio. I liked Jonathan. I thought that he was the right guy at the right time, and it didn't work. Sometimes it happens. You're not always going to be right? That's the way it is, right?
Now, if you had your choice, and you do, I'm making you the AD of Michigan State.
Don't say it.
No, I'm asking you.
Okay.
Who are your top 3 choices right now?
Urban Meyer, how much would it take to get you off your couch?
Wow.
Is there any number that it would take to get you off your couch?
That would be 2 years they'd be back.
Any number. Any number. Right? You write down a number, you tell me your name has been slandered for the disaster that happened in Jacksonville. What I am one of those guys. Count me. And I know what he is. I know better what he is than most people do. I was at Toledo. He was at BG. But we have to drop all pretenses, man. This is what college football is today. Like, let's stop with the holier than thou shit. My school does it the right way. That's all gone. That you know it, I know it. Let's not pretend anymore. The college football that we all grew up with is dead. Money, 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 money. Scandal be damned. Did we win? Okay, cool. That's college football. They will never make that move. Never in a JB, you know it. I know it. They would never make that move. Never.
If you want to make a splash and an impact for next season, then yeah, you go out and you drop that kind of money for an Urban Meyer. If you can, I guarantee you, boosters, donators, they will throw whatever they can to get this guy back here. But there are some other older coaching names that I've been hearing as well too. It's probably not going to happen. Gruden is one of them. Ed Orgeron wants to come back and start coaching, and someone who got his start here at MSU, one Mr. Nick Saban. Yeah. How much would you throw for Nick Saban to come back?
That would be historic.
Do you know what the funniest thing in the world to me would be? Is if LSU did the same thing that I just said about Urban and drove to Nick's house and said, Nick, name your price. Why don't you come back to LSU? That would be...
He's so good on TV.
The most incredible theater in the history of mankind. Nick going back to LSU? Oh, my gosh.
I think better theaters if he'd come here.
Do you know what I think Michigan State has to do? And I hate saying this, but I think it's the reality of the situation. I think that they have to find the guy and hope and pray that they got lucky. Like D'Antonio. Because I'm old enough to remember there weren't a lot of people doing backflips about Mark D'Antonio. Oh, great. We had to go get the guy from Cincinnati, right? There was all that guy. Find your own D'Antonio. Find your Signetti. Find that guy that wants to come here and make the program in his own image.
Matt Patricia?
Find the guy that wants to make the program in his own image. Everything that we do is going to be me, okay? Because I had this conversation with Gary Pinkel many, many years ago when he was still at Toledo before he went to Missouri. He had his heart set on Washington. He came up under Don James, and Don James had told him he wanted him to be his heir apparent, okay? And so he was like, well, there's nothing better than just grabbing the wheel of a car that's been moving down the highway for a while, right? Of
course.
And then he said, the thing that a coach who struggled so hard to get something going at a MAC school or a Cincinnati, the last thing in the world you really want to do is go to a place and do it all over again. And start that process of building things. But if you're going to do it, you have to do it at a place where, A, you feel you can have success. And all jokes aside from Michigan fans, you guys, Michigan State proved you can have success. And I was one of those guys. I was right there with you. I told you when a national writer told me this is a sleeping giant, they're waiting for the right coach.
Of course.
I giggled. Because I grew up a State guy. I don't know what to tell you, man. You're not around here. It's like, no, listen to me. You get the right guy in this place. This is a top 5, top 10 program. And they were. It was a small era. It was a 3-year small era, but you can add in the other successes that they had in the conference. you would need that guy like Cignetti. You have to get. Who thought Kurt Cignetti?
Nobody.
Like, honest to goodness, he was a 62-year-old man.
He dyes his hair.
Where everybody in their isn't that nice? Cignetti finally got an opportunity. Isn't that nice? Oh, that's adorable. All right, who else, JB? You said there were a few names.
Yeah, so Nick Saban is obviously one of them, flirting with the idea of coming back. Ed Orgeron said he wants to coach again. John Gruden is another person. MSU actually sent him a huge care package box as well. This is probably a couple months ago, so that's another idea there as well.
Could you imagine Ed? Bayou Ed up here?
Oh, God.
Where all you girls hang out?
He don't fit.
I'm looking for the girls.
Yeah, he don't fit.
With that Bayou?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
He doesn't fit.
There's great parties up here at Michigan State. I heard you like to party up here at Michigan State.
Are there any MAC coaches that you like?
The guy down at Toledo, his star, Candle, there's some shine coming up.
I could see you guys getting a MAC coach.
Do you know what the problem is with the MAC right now? Okay, and nobody wants to talk about it. Here's the reality of the Mid-American Conference.
It doesn't work anymore.
No, it doesn't work.
No.
Why?
No, because of NIL. They can't pay.
No. So I got this kid out of All Gray.
Yeah.
Okay? This Brendan Stanley kid's a stud.
He's good. I heard he's good.
He's a stud. Somehow he fell between the cracks, okay? And that kid ends up at Bowling Green. And his freshman year, he gets the rock. He puts up a monster year. Averages 5.5 yards a carry. Huge. Why would he stay at Bowling Green?
He's not gonna. Well, they do have 3-1 women over men.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody. It's a good factor.
Yeah, that's a good fact that you know.
That would be enticing. That
All right,
might keep me there.
But all right. So on the other side, all right. Maz through 3-1 ratio. Is that what it really is?
Yeah.
That's outstanding.
It's a teaching school.
crazy.
God bless Wood County.
Yeah.
All right. So Brendan, on the other side, I'm going to pick a school. I'm going to pick
Texas.
Yep.
All right. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing great.
You look good in
What kind of car would you like to drive, young man?
You want to change oranges?
Nice brand new Beamer.
Is that what you want? Okay,
Yep.
we can do that. And how's your mama doing?
She's doing
Things
great.
going well up there in All Gray?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
bet they could be going
with
better.
a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how's this $250,000 for you, young man?
That sounds amazing.
And what we'll do on top of that is I'll make sure as sure as I'm standing here that I'm gonna get you an extra $300K a year. How's that, young man?
Sounds very great to me. I'm coming to Texas.
So do you want to stay at BG or you heading to Texas?
Heading to Texas.
Okay, cool.
Real quick.
That's
no chance.
That's the dirty secret of Mid-American Conference football now.
They have no chance.
They have no chance.
Yep.
Okay? Look at how many guys. It legitimately is the minor leagues. And it's sad because
College football has killed the little school.
I'm a MAC guy. I'm not joking. I went there, and when I was working for Toledo, my eyes were opened at how good the football is. The caliber of football is outstanding. The amount of incredible athletes that I saw in the span of a few years, like watching Randy Moss and Chad Pennington,
That don't happen again.
It was insane.
Yep.
It was, and all my buddies are going. I think I told you the story. We played the Mid-American Conference Championship, and I told my buddies, I go, you got to watch this game. This kid is probably the best wide receiver in college football. Oh, shut up. He's at Marshall. He's playing against Matt caliber opponents and everything. And I go, okay, this guy that's covering him, he's going to be in the NFL too. He was drafted in the 3rd round, actually, by the Raiders and went and played a kid by the name of Clarence Love. Randy Moss abused him. Absolutely freaking abused him. But unfortunately, that's the dirty little secret of the MAC now. It's the minor league.
You're looking at a guy that goes to the MAC championship at Ford Field every year.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I love it.
It's so
I'm
much
amongst
fun.
the 3,000 people that are there. Most of them are band members of the schools. I'm there. I love the league.
Do you know?
But it's over.
Can I give you another example? Do you know who the starting quarterback at Ole Miss is? Are you familiar with
Ole
this?
Mills?
Yeah, at Ole Mills. Chambliss, West Side kid, went to Ferris State.
Yep.
Big Rapids.
Right? Okay, cool. Lane Kiffin rolls in. Hey, man, what kind of car do you want? Like Okay, give me a Beamer. Okay, cool. We're also going to give you how does $600,000 a year sound? You cool with that? You cool with that, young man? Why would you stay?
You can't, man.
And that's no disrespect. Tony Anise has done incredible things there. I mean, they're an absolute machine.
They are.
What? Why would you stay? That's the reality of college football now. We have to drop all the purity and all the dumb things that we used to say growing up. And deep down inside, we knew really didn't exist, okay? All right? All I'm going to say is, have you ever been around a campus even 15, 20 years ago and saw how some of the big-time players were living? Shenanigans have been going on for a long time. Now they don't have to hide it. They don't have to hide it. So that's college football today. I don't know what to tell you.
But that makes MSU as good a player as anyone. Look what they have. Tom Gores, the owner of the Pistons. Dan Gilbert, the owner of the Cavs and a lot of other stuff. Two of the major players in Detroit. How about Matt Ishbia, another MSU guy, owner of the Suns and 3/4 of Detroit. They're MSU guys. How do they not have the money to spend?
You have an athletic director as well now that you went.
Jay Bad, is it?
Yeah, you went and plucked him from Georgia Tech, who his claim to fame is he's a money guy. Okay, you want to show you're serious? Go be serious.
They're gonna be.
Go be serious.
You're gonna be.
JB, you're gonna have. I'll believe it when I see it.
You're gonna be, Sean.
That I
Do you
need to
agree,
see
JB?
it. I need to see it to believe it. I'm sorry.
I'm
Talk
sorry.
about a sleeping giant. They are an absolute sleeping giant. Look at that campus that they have. They got it all, man.
I'm biased.
There's no excuse.
I think it's one of the most beautiful.
It is. They did. Tom Izzo does it. They're a national player every year in basketball. How does it not work in football?
Look what Nightingale's done in hockey. That was
they're a juggernaut.
That was a dormant. Dead. When I was doing the TV games up there, I went there on a Friday night, and Wisconsin was in town, and there were. I'm not exaggerating. Maybe there were 300 people in the building.
Now you can't get a ticket.
You can't do it.
My kid tries to get a ticket, sold out.
I have to call in favors.
Yep.
100%. No doubt about it.
Can't get a ticket.
Yep. So,
come on, man. How is it not working football? It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. Are you arguing, JB?
No.
I don't hear any argument.
I'm not arguing. It's embarrassing right now, and MSU needs something to shake things up. There needs to be a change right
Maybe
now.
Tom Izzo will call Mariucci.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Don't you put that evil on me,
Sparkly
Ricky
eyes.
Bobby. Don't you put that. There's another man. You look at like the before and after
God.
pictures of him taking
It
over. with the
really
Lions.
showed.
Unbelievable. All right, Black Rock players that rock. Brendan, I don't know if we even told you, because guess what? You're now part of this, young man.
All right, sweet.
Somebody that lit it up, that rocked over the weekend in honor of our friends at Black Rock. JB, we're going to let you go first. Who is your Black Rock player that rocked?
Oh, I got you. Well, if you guys didn't know, yesterday was National Tight Ends Day. I usually put in a nice little parlay, and usually it hits, but this one I lost by 2 yards from one Mr. Tucker Kraft, who had 7 receptions, 143 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I needed 2 more yards from this man to cash this parlay, but other than that, it was still a good day for the majority of tight ends who played yesterday. But shout out to Tucker Kraft.
Got me 33 points. Just missed winning that game, too. I was out of it. And Tucker Kraft, I went to bed, as you know, at halftime, and Tucker Kraft had a hell of a night.
I ran into another somebody over the weekend that used to play fantasy football and doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he said the same thing. He goes, you know what, people like you, if you stopped, I bet you'd never be back.
No.
You'd never be back.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But I got hoodwinked into this league here at Woodward. I got hoodwinked at Zotford, and I do my family one, which that's the only one I would do. My sister's in Jersey. We have a Jersey team. We have Michigan teams.
I swear to God, it is the best decision.
It's great.
Do you know how much I enjoyed watching bad football yesterday? Not looking at my phone every 2 seconds.
But Sean, you know what? I don't care still. I'm playing, but I don't have I don't care anymore.
All right.
I'm not.
All right, who's your Black Rock player that rocked?
It's Tua and the Dolphins. Come on. Tua and the Dolphins. Let me give you his numbers. 20 of 26, 205 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He got sacked once, and the Dolphins won. Waddle just missed 100 yards. He got a touchdown. Washington touchdown. A-Chain a touchdown. Gordon a touchdown. Congrats to the Miami Dolphins. They are my Black Rock player that rock. 34-10. I'm happy for you, Mike McDaniel. You're off the hook for 1 week.
All right, Brendan, I hope you think I'm going to go with Simon Edvinson from the Detroit Red Wings. That was a fantastic.
Simon says.
That was a fantastic comeback because they looked so ugly early on the heels of the 2 losses. He got the one big goal to really set things going in the third period and then obviously put the game on ice, no pun intended, with the empty netter goal. So I'm going Simon Edvinson of the Detroit Red Wings, who are keeping pace with Les Habitants.
6-3.
Yep.
On the year.
All right, who you got, Brendan?
I got Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the man.
He went crazy.
He's the man.
Wow. 12 carries, 153 rushing yards, 174 total, and 3 total touchdowns yesterday.
He's the best running back in the game right now.
Yeah.
Off that injury, he's hot, and so are the Colts and Carrie Ursay. They're all red hot right now. I love my owner patrolling the sidelines, taking notes, looking good. Keep it going, Carrie. Keep it going, Danny Dimes. Keep it going, Indiana Jones.
There's no place that works. There's no.
It's working. It's working. Are they 8-1 or 7-1? 7-1. I lost track of what even week it is. I want my Lions back.
Did the Colts win a playoff game while you're in?
Yes. Yes.
Do you really believe that?
I do. Daniel Jones won a playoff game already. He beat the Vikings, your team.
Well, does that really count?
He was a giant.
But does that really count? Can we be honest?
Can we give Brian Daboll that at least? Keep Daboll.
All right, so now we got to look.
He's fat again. I like that.
Indy
gained all his weight back.
Indy would get the bye. Indy would get the bye if the season ended.
How about New England? They'd be hosting games.
They'd be the 2 seed.
Yes.
New England and Denver. They're and then Pittsburgh at 4-3.
Buffalo's going on the road.
Yeah, Buffalo would go on the road.
We need another game at Rich Stadium before they close that place.
Let's think about this. Could you imagine like Indy and Denver in the second round of the playoffs?
Wow, I like it, man. And we said at the beginning of the year, there's going to be teams that shock you. The Colts are a shocker.
I don't think you can count on Buffalo just yet.
No. I got Buffalo in the Super Bowl still.
I think, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's Lions and Bills, and one of them has got to win.
Can you imagine that? Oh, my gosh.
I'm sticking with it to the end.
All right, Maz gave the kiss of death the other night. I couldn't believe he sent the text. I legitimately couldn't. And then as Maz sent the text, about 7 seconds later, they put up like this stat about the Dodgers and their lack of success in game number 1. So you knew that the kiss of death was upon us.
They beat the Yankees in game 1 though last year.
We're up against the break. Where are we going, JB?
We got to hear from Wicked Pickle, but first let me clear up the super chat. Shout out to everyone sending them in. We got $9.99 from Big Kale. He says, great weekend for Detroit sports. Shout out to Korean Pistons fan for posting his entire weekend. Also, which a daily show I need to go on to rant about DCFC barely squeaking into the playoffs. Shout out to Tom,
cool,
too.
That fan from Korea that came, and we'll get into the Pistons.
Yeah,
his name's
he's
Tom.
awesome.
Yeah, Tom Heuer.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I love seeing that stuff. Really, that's really cool. Nice to see the Pistons win too. I'm
Pistons
trying.
should be 3-0.
I know that's exactly where I was going, Maz.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to think of not getting it done against that Chicago game and accentuate the positive.
It's okay.
All right.
All right, let's hear from Wicked Pickle.
Hey, looking for the ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle. It's Metro Detroit's hottest pickleball spot. 10 climate-controlled courts, daily open play for all levels, chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, cold drinks. It's always game on, rain or shine. If you're throwing a party, you want a team event, maybe a work shindig, they do host groups from 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA Michigan Gold Cup. It's November 22nd and 23rd. You can sign up at pickleballtournaments.com and mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party January 9th. That's where we'll be hanging out. Details coming soon, but we'd love to see you there. Only at Wicked Pickle.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be than Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
A football season is a lot smoother now that Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea is part of the game. If you've checked out our pregame shows, you know it's got a prominent spot. The peach, the pink lemonade, the original iced tea. It is outstanding. It is smooth. It's only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol as well. Neil and I put them down like water, as well as anybody who else is sitting around. You'll enjoy it. This season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Doesn't matter if you're going to the game, tailgate, couchgate, whatever the case may be. Thanksgiving gate. Yeah, I'm going to have a bunch when I have everybody over on Thanksgiving. Please drink responsibly.
Here you go, Maz.
What we got?
There you go.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
It's got the choker on.
Oh my God.
Look at that. That's really, I like it. Go get him, Carly. Carrie.
What's her name? Carly?
Carly?
It's Carly,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Carly Ursay something.
Carly Ursay Gordon.
It's worked out really well for Jerry Jones going on in the field and, being that hands-on owner, right? It's worked out really well for him, right? That's worked out.
Yeah, but he didn't do it this far. He didn't hear every single play that was being called and writing down every single thing. That's a better picture of her.
Are we really giving her credit for doing this? Or not?
I don't know. They've lost one game, Sean.
Okay. Sounds good. You think she's hot?
I don't know. There's something about her that I like.
Really?
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's her bank account.
There we go.
I think she's good looking, too.
Maz, you could be her sugar baby.
Oh, my God.
Thomas, why don't you come over tonight?
That would be so great. I'd like to be on the sideline with her. Like holding the wire for her.
You're going to hold the clipboard for her?
Oh my
I can hold her
God.
wire. I love that.
Like his little pool boy.
Yeah.
And you see Maz in the backyard skinning
Yes.
the pool and everything.
Massage her if she needs it. The whole 9 yards, man. I'm there for her.
So, you guys, Maz hates the Dodgers. I think everybody hates the Dodgers, right?
Oh.
Maz really, really, really hates the Dodgers. So when they won Game 1, Maz immediately sent out like a text immediately.
FLA.
Ha ha! FLA! Game 1.
How about
yeah!
those Jays?
And I go, Tom, it's only a game.
No one even wrote me back.
Did you? I did.
Did you?
Yeah, don't you remember? I said, Tom, it's only a game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Like, I'm not joking. About 3 seconds later, did you see that? The Dodgers are 1-11 in their World.
You know what their 1-1 was? Against the Yankees.
It was against the Yankees, yeah.
In extra innings.
Yeah. And then ho-hum, they go and do Dodger
But it was
things.
a 1-1 game.
That
Max Muncy
Yamamoto
hit that.
goes and pitches another complete game. Like, come on.
Do you know the Yankees didn't want to come up with the extra $20 million for him?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, for the whole contract. They said $300 million, that's our max. And he went for $320 to the Dodgers.
Has this World Series grabbed imagination at all?
I don't think so.
I'm burned out right now, but I'm trying my best to still watch it because I'm a baseball guy.
Yep.
But like you said, Sean, we knew what it was going to be from the beginning of the year.
Yep.
It was just, can anyone beat the Dodgers? That's all you say. Can anyone beat them?
Yep.
Because they're the best team that money can buy. And I'll complain, and people will say, you're a Yankee fan. Okay. The Yankees had 5 homegrown guys on all those teams that won in the 90s. Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada, Bernie Williams, Andy Pettitte, Mariano Rivera. The Dodgers, Will Smith. That's it. Everyone else, they have everyone else's ace. They have every other import, and they got Shohei Ohtani they stole from the Angels. And Toronto is booing him when he comes up. You know why? Because he danced on them because he said, I'm going to go sign it with Toronto. They put out the whole pony show for him. They put it all out for him.
People forget.
People forgot that.
Yep.
And he went to L.A. where he was going to go all the way, all the time anyway. They cannot be outbid by anyone. You know what the Yankees are to the Dodgers? They're the Tigers. Nobody is going to compete with L.A. They've got Japan locked up. They got everything locked up. They'll just go and take your best ace, and they'll probably get Scooble.
That's what, like, Maz, I told you, I went and saw the Tigers in Milwaukee back in April. And Milwaukee's had such a cute little franchise for a few years now, okay? And, like, it's sad because could you imagine being a fan of the Brewers? You want to believe. You do. You want to believe. But deep down inside, you know, hey, we're having such a cute little year, but eventually we're going to run into the Dodgers and they're going to smoke us.
Yep.
That's just, I mean, that's the reality of it. It just is. I still contend. I don't think the average human being, the average sports fan, okay, and Brendan, we're going to use you as our guinea pig here, okay? Like, you understand there's a real good chance there's no baseball in 2027, right?
Really?
See? I don't know how many people are even, sorry to put you on the spot, B.
Oh, no, I mean,
I don't think the average fan understands that, okay? Maz, like,
The
you get it.
Expos.
Right, you get it, right?
You know, there's a special on the Expos on Netflix.
I can't wait to watch
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
Put it on and go back to 1994 when they owned the best record in baseball.
They were so good.
They were going to win unless a shocking thing happened. And it all stopped. And people say it never's been the same. A lot of people said, I'm done with baseball. Until when? McGuire versus Sosa. Then they found out about the steroids. Oh, we're done with that as well. If the Dodgers winning this year, and they will, unless the Jays can pull it off in 7 like I had hoped, it's the worst thing for baseball because it's going to cease being the way it is. The Dodgers said F you to everyone. And you heard Dave Roberts after they won the NLCS. He's like, let's go make them hate us even more. Let's ruin baseball even more, was his quote. And guess what? He's right. If they win, and they will, baseball is going to have a salary cap, or there's going to be a stoppage.
It is. I think it's. I think for the last year, we've been on a collision course that I don't think the average person knows. And if you notice, there have been a few times this year, like the Bryce Harper interview a few months ago where he lost his shit because somebody brought it up.
He said, keep that commissioner out of this locker room.
Those nobody wants to hear it. Nobody, but it's coming. Now, here's the thing. Are they going to have the guts, okay? Because the Detroit Tigers, who are spending $100 million less, approximately $100 million less than Toronto, who are spending $100 million less than the LA Dodgers, mind you.
But really $700 million less.
The Detroit Tigers, the Milwaukee Brewers, the Cleveland Indians, the Guardians, Tampa Rays,
Rangers,
Moneyball, all that, okay, they love it. Here's the biggest question that I have. Are the owners going to put the unified front out there that the NHL did? The NHL said, we will not play. We won't do it. We are not going to do it. And there were a few owners that didn't want to go that far. But when you had 25 other owners saying, no, Philly, Detroit, St. Louis at times, you guys are going out there spending that money, we can't do that. We have to look at the whole of the league, not what works for you. And so you know what happened? Those owners acquiesced, and they just went like that, and they shut up. And all of a sudden, some of the cheaper owners, Boston, some of the cheaper owners said, we are not going to turn the lights back on until we have cost certainty. It's not going to happen. And that's exactly what happened. And never in a million years did I think that the NHL would go like this to an entire season. And they did. An entire season gone. It was mind-boggling. It also drove me nuts when I heard people say, I miss hockey. Well, that's your fault. Go watch a high school game. Go watch a college game. Go watch the OHL. There, especially around here, there were so many different places that you could watch hockey, okay? Baseball, I think...
I went to London and watched the game.
Great spot. But, yeah, London. Shout out to Dale Hunter.
Yeah.
Dale's my guy.
Oh, God.
He really is. I got to know Dale a little bit.
That bully?
Great. I hated his guts as a player. I told him. I hated his guts.
He ruined Pierre Turgeon's life.
You know what he did? He smiled and goes, I guess I did a pretty good job. And I was like, gosh damn you, Dale. You know, great guy. I'm serious. He didn't know Turgeon scored, by the way. That's a conversation for two.
He took my Islanders away from me.
But you guys, Brendan, so newsflash. This is coming.
Yeah.
This is coming after the 2026 season. The big question, the only thing that will stop this from coming is if the big money owners, if the Steinbrenners, if LA, if Toronto, if those big money owners say, no, we're not doing this. We're not. If they pull away, that's the only thing that's going to stop it. But right now, it sounds like we're on a collision course for some kind of cost certainty. Now, Neil and I had this conversation in one of our what's their ultimate goal? I don't know what the owner's ultimate goal is. Is it a salary cap like the NBA? Is it a hard cap, cost certainty cap like the NHL? I don't know what their goal is, but they have to get it. They have to do a better job.
They have to mimic the NFL. It works for the NFL. They're paying 50 players each team, 53 men, plus a practice squad of 18. if they can make it work and keep our attention and literally become the number one show in the world, why won't you follow what the NFL does? Why? That's the only thing that's going to help the game.
Yeah, I firmly, I firmly believe that they're going to shut down. This is going to be.
That sucks.
This is going to be a shutdown.
That does really suck.
I firmly believe, and I.
So are you thinking like next year?
After 26, 27.
Okay, so we got one more year.
The CBA expires after 26. So, yeah, it's.
And baseball's improved, man. All the rules that they put in, it's improved.
I enjoy baseball now as much as I ever have. And I'm not being funny when I say that.
No, it's terrific.
Yeah. I thought the pitch clock was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. It really is.
Awesome.
Now, if you get rid of that stupid ass put the runner on second shit.
I like that.
Oh, puke out my butthole.
Regular season. Regular season.
No.
Then get rid of your shootouts then in the NHL.
Who are you talking to? That is the dumbest gimmick in the
I
history
hate-
of man.
I hate the
I
shootout.
hated it since day one. It is a gosh damn joke.
And NFL, get rid of the 10-minute overtime. It's 15 minutes, or just call it a freaking tie.
No more ties. I am so done with ties. Just keep playing. That's it.
Yeah.
Someone has to win. No ties.
All right, you got it, JB.
You know what
I'm
the
with
funny
you.
thing is, though, JB? You won't like me. In the what's so bad about a tie in the NHL?
Nothing. Don't play overtime.
It never bothered me.
Right. Just end it.
I don't mind a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime, and if it ends in a tie, it ends in a tie. But chances are in a 3-on-3, you're going to see somebody score a goal.
Listen,
Right?
I'd rather have just a tie than the overtime win, and the tie and the point for a tie at the end.
I must confess, I love the 3-on-3. You get the right three players on the ice, it is magical. It's absolutely magical. It really is.
It does get intense, those 3-on-3 overtimes.
Oh,
I will
gosh.
admit, like,
Just-
it's down to
They're
the
holding
wire,
on to
too.
the puck. Oh, now again, it depends who the three players are.
Yeah, I get
right?
it.
I personally, I'm thinking of Lane Hudson, Nick Suzuki, and Ivan Demidov on the ice at the same time. And
You
it's
and
like
your-
watching those three, you're like, good gosh! Oh, it's just beautiful to watch that. All right. Demidov is such a good player. Oh my gosh, it blows my mind.
Tell
All right,
tell everyone who he plays for.
He's a 19-year-old Russian rookie on the Habs. He's phenomenal.
All right.
JB, where are we going?
And the Habs are what?
The Canadians.
I know. I'm joking.
Les Habitants
I
came.
just wanted everyone to know.
Well, do you know where that nickname came from? The owner of the New York Rangers. He was so pissed after they lost a game. He said, "How the hell are we losing to a bunch of habitants?" Which is French Canadian farmer.
How about that?
So the Tex Ricker. The
Now,
owner
when
of
I
the
was a
Rangers.
kid, I thought the C with the H in the middle, I
You know
thought
how
the
much
H
money-
was a habitant.
Do you know how much money I've won on that?
But it's
bet?
a hockey
It
club.
Stands for hockey.
Yeah,
Club
hockey.
de Hockey Canadien. Yeah. All right, JB, where are we going?
We got to hear from Jack's Car Wash, and then I'll tell him about Gold Crown. So go ahead, Mass.
You got it, guys. I'm heading there today because there was some frost on the windshield this morning, so I had to put
my God.
I had to put the wipers on, and I hate the wipers. The horrors of putting a
on.
wiper on. So I'll be at Jack's Car Wash in just a little bit, right down the street here on Woodward, and we're hooking you up with a free car wash right now. Just text the letters WSN, of course, for Woodward Sports Network, to that number on the screen. 888-522-1729. Enjoy top-tier service, free vacuums, of course, towel dry your car, and more. If you go to jackscarwash.com and check out one of the locations nearest you. Over 40 locations in Metro Detroit, one near you, two right here on Woodward. Make sure you tell them Woodward Sports sent you.
All right, guys, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to the championship level, and that's Gold Crown. I say their slogan all the time, smoke like royalty, and they put their money where their mouth is. As Gold Crown is Michigan's brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products around. Whether it's their Crown Jewels gummies packed with flavor and effects to keep you vibing all night, or their infused Jester pre-rolls that hit harder than any linebacker you will see coming your way. All of this is at Gold Crown for you. They are giving you top shelf quality without the royal price. All rise for the reigns of royal highs with Gold Crown.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be than Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
Yeah, for sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
You can't do that to me before I do a read. Corporations, the government, your insurance company, Frogger will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. When something goes wrong and you need justice, you got to call the man who will get you justice. Make Ven your first call. Ven, 3 letters. Law, 3 letters. Coincidence? I think not. Get that fighter in your corner. Contact Ven today at benfights.com. By the way, did you see any of the Red Wing hype videos this weekend?
Those are Jacks.
I know that. Yeah, I know
Nice
that.
job, kid.
He's a cool guy.
JB, can we look at the college football? All right, listen, if somebody from Vandy's listening, all right, I want to say this to you. The SEC does not run through Vandy, okay?
They think so.
I still don't believe it.
You want them, don't you?
I want Vandy to get in. I do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, they're all mad at me, and I still get shit from them because Diego Pavia said that the SEC ran through Vandy. And I said, whoa, slapdick. Hold up, okay?
He also believes he should win the
They're
Heisman.
putting together a magic season, though. I still do not believe for a second you're going to win the SEC, but they might just be a playoff team. Look at their remaining schedule, okay? Like, I'm serious. I think Tennessee pops them, and that might be it. And if that's it, they're going to the playoff. That's crazy. Vanderbilt.
I got to watch them this year, live.
Did you see the crane? You never took a picture of the crane.
never
That
took
kind
a
of
picture
bothers
of
me.
the
I
crane.
got to be honest with
I'm
you.
sorry.
I asked for one damn thing.
I'm sorry.
I
sent
just
you
wanted a
pictures
picture of the
other
crane.
stuff.
All right.
There's a lot of justice there. I can promise
There was.
you that. The
All right.
Ivy League of the South.
Oh, man. JB, can you put up the bracketology?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
from
kidding
on
me?
3.
I told you Notre Dame was going to get
Look
it.
at that.
Why? Just why?
And I told you A&M. What'd I tell you about A&M? They've just kind of been sneaking up on everybody. Now, they're A&M. They could still legitimately blow it. Vandy is a 10 seed against Georgia Tech? Are you kidding me?
That's a win.
Yeah, that's an easy
Jeez,
win.
Pete.
That's a win. Look at Indiana as a 2 seed.
Are you counting out Notre Dame yet? Because I don't think you should.
I'm not going to count them out, but I don't think they're a national champion.
Nor do I, but I think Notre Dame with 2 losses gets in the playoff. If any of those teams ahead of them slip, I think Notre Dame with 2 losses get in the playoff, and I'm so serious when I say that.
They got Memphis in there.
Yeah. Ole Mills and BYU. Could you imagine that?
Texas Tech lost their quarterback, so I think they're done.
Do you know
Iowa is in first 4.
Could you imagine, like, seriously, could you imagine, like, Ole Mills, a playoff game down in Oxford at Vaught Hemingway? That would be unbelievable. That is subject to change because you know as well as I do. Do you know who skyrockets up that list? If Michigan beats Ohio State, they skyrocket up that list.
They'd probably be a 12.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's no way you keep in a 2-loss Michigan with a win against Ohio State. There's no way you keep them out.
Yeah, you're right.
I've been trying to tell KG and some of the slaps around here. Sorry, KG, I love you. I will believe it when I see it when an at-large 3-loss team gets in. I'll believe it when I see it. I do not believe it. And before you yell at me like somebody did a few weeks ago, what about Clemson last year? Clemson was the AQ. They were the automatic qualifier. An at-large 3-loss team, I refuse to believe it. There are too many good teams that, especially when you include the AQs, there are too many good teams that are going to be left out, okay?
Right now, as you're looking at it, who's the national champ?
Ohio State. And I hate to say it.
Yeah.
I do. I know you guys don't like to hear it. I think Ohio State has looked the best all year. Now, that Texas game, they didn't look real good. And remember we were talking in particular about their defense, but then we saw that Texas offense wasn't all that. But I think Ohio State kind of found the mojo offensively. So
What's Matty Patty coaching over at Ohio State?
Defense, right?
Defense.
Yeah. Could you imagine, though, like Indiana? Like, think about it.
No.
You're
No.
national champions.
No.
I think the SEC is going to win. I don't know which team.
Yeah, the Big Ten's down this year.
I think the SEC. If I had to pick one, I'd go with Ohio State. But honestly, I think the SEC is going to take it back, because I've said this to Neil, as somebody who is. Our area has been delusional about this conference for 2 decades, okay? But the last couple of years, you have to go like this because they won back-to-back. If they win 3 in a row, we have to have the conversation.
Correct.
And I know SEC people don't want to hear it, but we have to have that conversation.
Feinbaum will have to step down. No doubt.
All right, JB, you ready to do it? We end the show
Yeah.
the same way every day. What's trending with JB Smooth? What up, JB?
Hey, what's going on, chat family? Shout out to everyone chilling with us. Shout out to Gold Crown as well, too. Smoke like royalty. I say it all the time. Guys, tonight, very special night because, once again, it is the sports equinox where we have MLB, NBA, soccer, NHL, and NFL all playing on one day.
What did I tell you? I told you that last week. That's cool.
Already put it
This
in
is
a parlay.
it.
The sports equinox. So, get your parlays in however you want to do them. But you know what? Very special night.
You betting on soccer, JB?
I know nothing about soccer, so probably not.
I know, but you should put in a 5-time parlay. You should pick a game from each sport and try it tonight.
Ask Neil. Give Neil a call.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Neil might know some.
Give Neil a call.
Huh. All
How
right.
about that? That's cool.
I'm going to have to do that. Something special that happened at the most recent Lions game. I know we posted on our Twitter account as well, too. But a very lucky fan was in the stand at the recent Lions game.
I saw it.
This young lady, sorry if I butcher her last name, but Heather McAmere and her husband were at the Lions game, seeing a young gentleman with a Dumars jersey on. They were joking back and forth, saying that, hey, you got on the wrong jersey. This is a Lions game. And he was like, hey, this is the closest thing I have to Detroit. So, you know what? I'm putting on the Dumars jersey. And shortly afterwards, the couple went and purchased a Lions jersey for this young man. And because, special player to her and him, Jahmyr Gibbs, they went and got him a Gibbs jersey.
What a classy gesture. And you know what? That is anybody knows, that's not exactly cheap either.
No, that jersey is not
At the
cheap.
game?
No.
Props to you.
150 plus easily.
Props to you.
She's hot.
If I went...
She's hot.
If I went to the game, I'd buy her a beer. But I just don't go anymore, so...
She's
yeah.
milfy.
Do you have any food you can throw our way, JB?
Yes,
Good.
I do, actually. I do have some food I can throw your way, especially if you're going down to LCA to see a Wings or Pistons game. Sean, you got to check this out. How about the triple double burger for you?
Oh, my.
That is a triple smash burger, double cheese, bacon, caramelized onions, and some burger sauce as well. That's going to be at that 313 Grill.
How much is that?
Fabulous.
I don't know the exact prices on this, but I'm assuming anywhere from $15 to $20.
Did you see that? That's that. What's it called? Newski's? Is that what that
Newski's.
bacon is?
Yes, Newski's bacon.
That's that thick bacon too. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I'd pay $20 for that, wouldn't you? Maz, would you pay $20 for that?
Oh my God, yes.
Or,
Except I wouldn't eat it at my seat. I'd have to find a table.
Or Sean, we got this. How about the motor seating ham and cheese?
Oh.
That is Dearborn ham, caramelized onion, bacon jam, and pimento cheese.
Delicious.
See, can I?
Love pimento cheese.
I don't want the caramelized onion on my ham and cheese, though. I'll do it on my burger. I don't want it on my ham and cheese.
Caramelized onions goes on everything.
Oh, yeah.
See, the pimento cheese, I'm all in. It's completely underrated.
I love it.
It's
That's the master's specialty.
Can I get that? Can I get it without the caramelized? Like, do you think I could specialty that?
I mean, I'm sure you can get it on the side. I don't see why not.
Who puts that out? Little Caesars Arena?
Oh yeah. This is at LCA at the 1701 Deli.
Wow. I'm gonna get that.
Go there just for the food.
Oh, that's probably $15 right there, easily. Or you can always go for a nice little pizza. Maz, you might like this. The New York style mushroom and goat cheese pizza.
Not a goat cheese guy.
No.
Nope. They ruined it.
No.
Keep goat cheese away from me. I like goats though.
Yeah.
I don't like goat cheese. Nope. No dice. Mushrooms are cool.
Yeah, mushrooms, creamy goat cheese, basil, and the white truffle drizzle.
Who's our guy that's a magician with the Maz AI pictures?
Steve Lehman.
Okay, Steve, work your magic. Fire a bunch of goats into the background of candy corn. See, Maz,
I can have a goat for a pet.
If you threw some pepperoni or bacon on there,
not with the goat cheese,
or even ham,
no,
not
for me.
I'd do it, JB. But I would say, can I pay extra to fire some pepperoni or ham or bacon? Like, I need some meat on there.
That's at Mike's Pizza Bar. That's Little Caesars Arena as well.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a pie from there yet.
And it's New York style. See, I like New York style. I do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
So you look at that. There you go. If you're down at LCA, go and check that out. And finally, I will end what's trending with this because you guys know how expensive beers can be at stadiums. So I have to ask you guys, are you still drinking it? Here in the beer, are you still drinking it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even think twice. Yep.
Oh my God.
Brendan, you still drinking this, man?
I don't know, man. That's tough. I think it depends on how many beers deep I am already.
Like, what if this is number 2?
Number 2? Probably not, no. And then I'll go and get a new one. If I'm, 4 or 5, probably, yeah.
See, B, that's what I would, the opposite direction of you, I would hammer that. I mean, I would shotgun that and immediately get another one.
That's actually, that's a good point, too. You could just slam it and then, call it a day and go and get another one and just forget about it. But, that's, I don't know what I would do, honestly.
Maz, you're drinking that.
Well, I'm not a beer drinker, but yeah, hair. I just take the hair out and like if there's a hair on something, I take it off and I eat it anyway. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care.
I don't care.
Now, if it's a curly, that's another story. Forget it.
No, I would hammer that down and just go get another one, and like try to put my beer at my feet. Or maybe in the cup holder the opposite side.
Yeah, it would not be going back in that cup holder.
Hey, Ryan's reaction says Italian sausage over pepperoni.
All right.
All day.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
I won't. I mean, I'll take pepperoni, but like if I like Ryan reaction and hey, come on over for a pie, and he had Italian sausage.
Delicious.
I'm not mad at that.
Delicious.
Now, don't throw that ground beef stuff at me. Like the ground beef as a topping? No.
Now, have you had meatball on your pizza?
I have. It's not bad.
That's delicious.
But
thinly sliced meatball.
If you're talking like the peak though, like bacon, ham, sausage, and pepperoni.
I get it.
Right?
Delicious.
Yeah.
Meat eaters, baby.
If you fire ground beef on there on top of all that stuff, well, yeah. But if I got a ground beef and mushroom goat cheese pizza, no, thanks anyway. Ground beef is something you add on. It's not one of the stars. You know what I mean?
And it's not a star. But meatball is a star. Trust me.
It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I'm a double pepperoni guy.
Okay.
I have been forever. I'm a double, and you know how I roll.
You like the grease. Yeah.
I do my shots, right?
I told you, my wife ordered extra pepperoni from Buddy's. It came on a plate. We passed it all around. It was heavenly.
So good.
Heavenly.
You got to get it with the old world style and underneath the cheese as well. I think it's the Detroit Public Television. Great pie. Great. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the regular ones on top, the shots, and they got that underneath that cheese.
That's good.
I'm using promo code 10meal.
Me too.
There you go.
Me too.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, JB, anything else?
No, that's it. Let's get out of here.
Good job, JB.
Hey, B, great job today.
Nice job there, Brendan.
Yeah, nice job, man. Appreciate you, brother.
You know what? It was a bullpen day, and the kid came in and gave us 6 2/3 a 3-hit ball.
He was. He was excellent.
Thank you.
Way to go. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep it tapped in all day here at Woodward Sports. Peace.